Hi guys, we from Group 4 will explain about analytical essay. So, let's get started. Analytical exposition is a type of text that serves to inform the reader about a discussion related to the exciting phenomenon or issue. Let's get started to it. Now, to the full discussion. What is an analytical exposition? Analytical exposition is one type of text that will explain in detail the author's opinion on a phenomenon or issue that occurs without intending to influence the reader to agree or do something.
Then, what is the purpose of analytical exposition text? This text gives more confidence to the reader that the topics discussed are indeed important to be discussed together. Therefore, sometimes the author adds questions at the end of the article, such as, do you agree with this decision? Or what do you think about this topic?
Then, what are the linguistic characteristics of the analytical exposition? To recognize analytical exposition text, we need to know its characteristic, just like when we meet someone for the first time. The following are some linguistic features of analytical exposition. First, this text discusses facts or things that happen in the present, so we need to use the simple present tense. Second, because we need to express our opinions, we also need to use words that can be used to express what we feel or think, such as experience, seem, feel, know, think, realize, sense, etc.
Then, in the process of expressing our opinion, sometimes we need to connect one sentence with another clause. Therefore, we need the word conjunction. Here is a group of connecting words. First, to add an idea or opinion, for example, in addition to, besides, furthermore. Second, to compare several ideas or opinions, for example, but, while, vice versa, whereas, meanwhile, on the other hand. Third, to indicate order or time, for example, first, then, next. And the last is to show cause and effect, for example, as a result, because, by, consequently, despite, due to, for that reason.
Next, if you already know the outline of analytical exposition writing, let's continue learning together how to write an analytical exposition text. Generic structure of analytical exposition consists of thesis, arguments, and the reiteration or conclusion. Let's start with the first part of writing an analytical exposition, namely the thesis. You can write down what we will discuss or convey in this part of the thesis. It can be also added what are the reasons that cause the phenomenon or an issue to occur so that the readers can predict why we explain our opinion on the chosen topic. The thesis section is generally located in the first paragraph. Yes, remember, explain your opinion well in the thesis section so that the message can be conveyed and understood by the reader well.
We continue our journey in writing analytical exposition in the second part here. In this session, we able to describe in more detail related to the topic being discussed. We can also mention more than on one opinion or perspective. It also aims it to make readers believe more that what we are discussing matters and needs more attention. Remember that to body the opinions described in the argument section most related the what was mentioned in the previous section, namely the thesis. So we need to focus and avoid the discussion that is too broad.
We are also at the end of the analytical exposition writing process. This section is centrally located as the last paragraph, which we can all conclusion or conclusion. In the paragraph, we actually give a reformation of our perspective or position on the topic raised in our writing.
Next, function of analytical exposition text conveying ideas or thought from the writer. As we know, there is first types of writing or text or the writer. Well, this analytical exposition text is a type of text that comes from the writer own ideas, convincing the reader that the idea in the text is important to support the ideas in the text. The authors usually attach supporting data of a scientific nature. In the example text above, the author does not include scientific data, but he still convinces the reader that his ideas are important.
Example: motorbikes should be banned in housing area. This is the title of the text. Motorbikes are considered as a convenient form of transportation. I think motorbikes should be banned in housing area due to the following reasons. So, the first paragraph is the introduction, and the last sentence is in the form of a thesis statement.
First of all, I would like to point out that motorbikes are a major contributor to the pollution in the world. Research has shown that motorbikes emit a deadly gas that is dangerous for the environment. Consequently, long-term emission of gas from motorbikes is a major contributor of global warming. The next paragraph, the first sentence is the first argument. Then the supporting details are the second sentence, which states there is a research, so the sentence provides fact based on research.
Furthermore, according to a report from BBC News Channel, motorbikes are also responsible for causing diseases such as cancer, bronchitis, and high blood pressure. Therefore, for long term, the gas from motorbikes is very dangerous. The next one, the first sentence in this third paragraph describes the next fact written by the author. In conclusion, from the argument above, I strongly believe that motorbikes should ban from housing area. The last one is conclusion. From this last sentence shows a conclusion that supports the previous argument.
Then, whether the linguistic characteristic of the example is correct, let's discuss. Well, the first sentence in the first paragraph is the simple present tense, and in the second sentence there's the word thing, which shows mental verb. In the second paragraph, there's a word first of all, which is connecting words, and in the third paragraph, there's the word furthermore as connecting words between paragraphs. And the second paragraph, there's also the word consequently, which shows a causal relationship. So, that's a brief explanation from our group. Hopefully it can be understood, and thank you.